Is in your roller attitude. The Star card is in the roller attitude of another person or outside influences. The Six of Swords is in your hopes or fears, and the Wheel of Fortune is your final outcome. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, I can see that you have some type of decision to make here, and you seem to be a little confused about what to do. Five of Pentacles is under there. I don't know why they're saying cabin. Cabin. A cabin may be important for someone. All right. Let me look at the camera. I see that I can do like maybe that. Okay, that's better. There is something here that you have the power to change. Now, with the Two of Cups being in the center of the reading, this could absolutely be about a relationship. A relationship that is going through what I feel like may be a difficult time. In the past, the Knight of Wands is usually my New Direction card. I feel like someone made some type of impulsive decision or moved into something too quickly with the Two of Wands following it. The Two of Wands is what's on your mind. You're standing at a crossroads. You're clearly unhappy in a situation, and you're holding this key in your hand, the key to this lock, to fix it. But this is in the challenge position, so you're not using it. There's something here. Someone is so fixed on a certain outcome, like, I'm going to do this. Matter of fact, I was just looking this morning at the moon phases, the next moon phases that are coming up, and I know that the Aquarius full moon, so, and that would make sense to me because the Sun card's here. It's like somebody saying, I'm going to wait this out, I'm going to stick this out, I'm not going to do anything until the end of the summer vacation I'm getting. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to stick this out. These are both healing cards. And this is the Wish card. And I always look and see what the Wish card is attached to. And it's like you're saying, I wish I could be patient. I wish I was happy. I wish I could move on. I wish I could move into calmer waters. With all this fixed energy here, I just feel like, I mean, somebody is literally stuck here. What was under there? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. You're like looking at all of your options. There's books here as well. I feel like you are doing research and trying to figure something out, but somebody's hands are tied. With the Five of Pentacles being there could be money issues here. But that's my card of needing help. Someone needs help. You need help to figure something out. I'm also looking at this Wheel of Fortune, which signifies change, and then both cards that are on the side of the Wheel of Fortune. Look how your back is to the Wheel of Fortune in both ways. It's like you're running away from it or you're choosing to not look at it. You're resisting some type of change here. This is almost like a person who, I mean, I don't even know what I could come up with. Say you go into a supermarket to buy oranges and you walk all around the produce section and you look and you look and you look and you're like, I don't see any oranges. So you pull over a salesperson and you say, hey, you know, where's the oranges? And they go, oh, we're out of oranges and we're not going to have them for a couple months. And you're saying, like, I came here for oranges and I'm going to stand here until I get them. When you should be looking at the apples or looking at the grapes or looking at the bananas, like, you're almost refusing to look at your options. You're thinking about it because the Two of Wands is a free will choice. Like, you're standing there and you're holding the world in your hands and you have the option to pick whatever you want. The angels, there's a strong impasse here is what I'm trying to get at. See, I'm even getting fall, leaves. You're waiting for the fall. I don't know why, but you're saying I'm going to wait. the angels are like dropping bomb after bomb after bomb. And you're like, oh, well, they dropped another bomb. Well, we're going to have to figure out how to get around this one, how to get over this mountain. You know, instead of using your intuition to make a beneficial change, to make yourself happy. There's a decision here that you need to make about your happiness. I'm also getting that someone's health, and I don't mean in a bad way, but there's healing here, and then the sun usually represents health to me. This could actually be like a depression. With the Seven of Swords down here, I don't feel like there was any type of deception here at all. I do feel like you are trying to strategize by doing research or thinking about this plan or looking at all of your options. This could be someone who started a job. There's a lot of Aquarius energy here as well. The Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Star, and that's about groups. This makes me feel like maybe you started a job. Maybe there was some type of an agreement here and you went in and you started this job and you can't leave because you don't have another job yet. Maybe you're researching and looking for one, but you feel uncomfortable there. You feel like you don't fit in. You feel like you don't belong. You want to move into calmer water. You want to be happy. But for some reason, you keep saying, I'm going to stick it out. I'm hoping that things are going to get better. I'm hoping that things are going to change. I absolutely feel like you have the power here to just do this. Now, you may need to do the research, and maybe you're not. You don't want to sacrifice something. Or if you made an impulsive decision, you may not want to let others know that it wasn't a good decision. I feel like you made a mistake, and you're saying to yourself, like, how am I going to get out of this? What am I going to do? Could be the other person. You have the Two of Cups here in the center of the reading. When that happens, this could be completely about the other person in your life. Show me additional messages for Sagittarius. This could be a relationship that is just going through a difficult time and somebody doesn't know how to fix it. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions, and ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. I feel like you're like losing sleep over this, or this is something that's just like heavy on your mind. Ask the angels to show you a sign. I'm shocked to see that Sagittarius is having a difficult time making a decision. I don't know why they keep telling me like-minded. Why do you keep saying like-minded? That just makes me feel like somebody doesn't think the same as you, or is this something to do with a group? When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or a pedicure. I am getting someone's health is being affected by like a diet, or like if you go and get a job and you're unhappy at the job, absolutely, it can affect your health. It can give you headaches. It can give you stomach aches. It can give you, nausea. It can do so many things to you when you're unhappy. Someone may be putting off surgery here, something that they know that they need. I love that the Wheel of Fortune, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. That just makes me feel like that's more of an intuition thing. Research. I'm definitely getting a strong research down here. Okay, let's get you a couple more. Show me. You may be researching something about your health. I think somebody's health is not in jeopardy here. I just want to point that out. I just feel like there's like an issue that needs to be fixed. and it can be fixed. Show me Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Page of Wands. Something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn and you're ready to get going. Although you may feel insecure, do it anyway. This card represents someone in your life who is creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life and wants to try everything. Interesting. The message about you feeling insecure says, if you feel insecure, do it anyway. Why would a Sagittarius? This has to be about another person, because Sagittarius, you're not insecure. If you did not see I just recently put out a video, matter of fact, it was like last week, about the truth about Sagittarius. So I just got done studying your sign, and you are not a person who will sit in any type of a depression, and you do make impulsive decisions. Yeah, you're like, what the heck, let's try it. If it doesn't work out, then I'll change it. But you're not changing this. You're hoping, you're having some type of faith that it's going to get better. You feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home, or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out your magical new life. That's exactly what you need to do. This could be a home. Someone could have moved, and I mean, Sagittarius, you're always on the move. You could have moved a distance away from your family. Maybe you went from a place that was cold to a place that was warm, and now you miss your family, you miss your friends, and you want to go home, and maybe you don't have the money to do it. Or you're waiting this situation out to see if something's going to get better. That's the strong message here. I'm just going to wait this out, and I'm going to see if it's going to get better. And the angels are saying no. Make the change now. You have the power. Free yourself. Take control. Don't be so stubborn and refuse to look at things from a different perspective. Like, if it's not working, if the oranges aren't working, then you're just going to have to pick an apple. I mean, that's just the way it's going to be. Show me additional messages for Sagittarius. I feel like you're frustrated. Sagittarius, please. Abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, there it is, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of your abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. On the bottom of the deck we have, oh, nice. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So, this Wheel of Fortune, this is the universe at work here. That's what this is some type of opportunity, or something from the universe is coming like out of nowhere. And it's going to give you an opportunity to change this. Like, if you are not changing something because of money, maybe you're not getting paid enough at this job, then like a new job is going to magically appear with more money. Or if you are unhappy because you live far away, I have distance here. I don't know if this is distance in the relationship because of what is going on, or if this is distance that's your physical distance that you have moved away from, I don't know, friends or family or something like that. But it's like you know, one of your friends is going to call you and say, guess what? You know, there's a house for sale right next door or right in the neighborhood where you used to live, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. They're not even going to put it on the market. They want to sell it to you. There's some type of blessing here that's just going to drop out of the sky. It's heaven sent. I've been getting this message pretty much for everyone. I believe that is because the Jupiter is moving into Pisces, which is wonderful. I think we're all looking forward to it. I'm going to take one more from this deck. Angels, show me one more message. Daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. Interesting. Maybe someone's daughter is going through this. I do have 3 people here. I have a couple and then I have 3 people. Maybe you can move in with your daughter. In the fall, there's that autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. There's fall all over this reading. Something's going to happen in the fall. You just might have to be patient and wait something out. This may have something to do with your daughter's birthday. If you have a daughter. It doesn't always have to be a girl. This can be a child. Could be your son. I have the sun card here as well. Interesting. All right. I'm going to do angel answers. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. I'm going to do an angel answer segment. That's about all I can get out of that reading. I do hope that that was able, you were able to get some type of a message from here today. I'm going to lay 3 cards face down on the table. You can start focusing on a question if you would like to ask one. You do not have to ask a question. Show me the answers to Sagittarius's question, please. On the bottom of the deck, this is for everyone. Man, abundance, abundance, abundance. You got that like 4 times in the fall, apparently. Okay, now you can pick the answer to your question, number 1, number 2, or number 3. Only pick one number and don't change your mind, okay? Very important. Here are your answers, Sagittarius. Look for a sign. You are ready. Communicate clearly. So with this over here, stand up for your beliefs. Someone may be trying to talk you into something that you're not comfortable with doing. That's what I'm getting from this communicate clearly. You need to tell someone that. You might need to tell someone that you're unhappy. Something needs to be fixed here. All right. I'm going to pull you one final message from the Goddess deck. Angels, show me that one. We'll take that one. Earth, Gaia. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have stillness. That's what I feel like you're in right now, that energy. There's no movement here. It's stuck. You want to move, but you're not. All right, 16. I know this is all about the planet Earth and nature and things like that. And Earth is also, is Earth fall? What does my, yes, Earth is fall. I just wanted to look on my, I have a little chart behind me with the things on it. All right, when you scatter your energy and allow fear to take root, you can become ungrounded or out of touch with your environment. You become disconnected from your true nature as a spiritual being having a human experience. The need now is to look at the cracks in the foundation of the life you've built. See, there's cracks in the foundation, exactly. When even one aspect of your life is out of alignment, it affects everything. Ground yourself with Gaia, the Earth Mother. She wants you to enjoy creating the world you live in. Your alignment task is to take a fearless inventory of where, how, and with whom you live your life. Is your energy draining from the choices you are making? Are you physically exhausted? Do you accept less than your value? Your efforts must now be to repair the foundation of your life and begin again. You will be so thrilled with the results and wonder why you didn't do it sooner. The goddess Gaia is supporting your every move. before I go, I just wanted to tell you guys like a very quick story, personal story, that I was shopping for a new car a little while ago, and everybody had an opinion on what type of car that I should buy, and I wanted this certain type of car, and I was going to buy this car. And I stood up for myself. Like with this, I feel like I said, no, I know that you think that that car is better and you like that car, but this is what I like and this is what I want. And I went and I bought the car that I wanted to buy. So just keep that in mind, because I'm kind of getting that energy here at the end. You need to do something that is going to be for you and possibly not people please. I feel like you might be doing some type of people pleasing here. But with that said, I am going to leave that there, Sagittarius. I feel like the message was pretty clear today, so I do hope that you got something out of this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck with your situation, and I will see you soon.